That's valid, honestly. Violence is a great teacher. Yeah.
I'm curious about this Lee Sin jungle because if any of you watched earlier today with the Hypercounts versus Cutters Cuties, those guys are mastered players and they FF'd with the Lee Sin.
But didn't the Lee Sin pop off in the early game, though?
It did pop off in the early game,
yeah.
but late game, well, mid game, there was no late game. It dramatically dropped off. Well, hopefully Emeralds can do a better job, can show up these Sweat Lords.
Maybe. They've committed 5 members here to the top side here for a little bit of cheese in the top lane. Poseidon is none the wiser, and he's about to... Oh, he does luckily place a ward there, and he might not get punished for this. Okay, gets away with it for free. Quickly, though, back onto the point you were making there. I don't know if we should accost the Emerald bracket players with EU Nordic East tilt. Because, yeah, man. That the Hypers camp... As much as I love having a team that, even though it is not the same team that started in the summer of 2024, it has literally a single returning member, but it's still kind of Picaro, brother. I love having that, but like the reality of the situation is 75% of their games ended with a FF in them, 2 of them coming from them. So, you know, let's not say all Lee Sin performances will be like their Lee Sin performance, because I believe in 010 Powerspike's metal to not quit, you know? They got that mashup team resilience. And yeah, we'll see how things go out for them here as we get into game a little bit. We're, you know, first couple waves coming through. Let's have a quick look at the runes real quick. Everything does look fairly standard. Lethal tempo instead of press the attack on Leo. So Leo is looking for these extended fights. I believe press the attack is normal on the Trundle top lane. Lethal tempo is more, or Conqueror is more standard for the jungle. But I don't dislike the lethal tempo. I totally see where it's coming from, because if you're fighting the Shen, it's kind of a wet noodle fight. Like, those fights will go long enough. Like, the trades should go long enough for you to start getting lethal tempo off. So, and also being able to lock the Shen down. Shen's gonna begin the commitment of his kind of trades by doing his escape tool. You know, he's gonna try and E in and try to taunt you. And after that's done, all he can do is walk out. So a well-placed pillar can make it really difficult to walk out. So we'll have to see if that is how things play out in the top lane. Early jungle pathing is mirrored as well. We can see both of them have gone from top to bot. So there's going to be a tussle in this bot lane in the next 20 to 30 seconds, we could presume. If not about this bot crab, maybe. Both junglers clearing pretty much the same. I believe Zeus has actually made it. He lost one chicken. I think one raptor didn't die properly, which is why he's on 23 CS. But his clear was a little bit quicker than the Lee Sin, and he's going to get that first crab, and looks like he's going to go straight for the double crab. Meanwhile, P-Stored and Bulls is looking to maybe impact the map here. His presence alongside the Naught hook by Gladiator is going to get Hades' flash here, and yeah, not too bad, considering he's put himself down 2 camps to enact that gank, but not too bad there for the Lee Sin, I think. Otherwise, early game's going pretty bing chilling right now, I think. You know, we've seen first bases come out by the mid laners. We got a tier for Briar's Impact, and we got double amp tome for Yeezy on the Syndra. So, oh, okay, we're recommitting for the gank here, and we see P-Stored Bulls is going to make his Q land here on, I believe, Hades, and Yunara is going to go down. They're going to get the flash out of Persephone as well, and a good trade on the top side too. Okay, the Q hits again. They don't quite have the damage, but still really good for them there, you know, getting himself a kill. But on the other side of the map, really well played here by Zeus to know that he can punish. So we can see P-Sword and Bulls is going back to base, but in the meantime, Volibear is ravaging his top camps. So this is going to be loads of wasted momentum for the Lee Sin. He's going to, you can see he's pathing top side, but there's going to be very little for him to get as he makes his way back up to that area. I don't know if he got both camps or if he just stole the... I think he may have... No, yeah, he must have gotten both camps because the Raptors are respawning. So that means that his wolves should already have been respawned. And yeah, now Lee Sin lost and alone in his own jungle with no camps to farm.
And the Shen.
Yeah, I don't think the Shen's level 6 is going to matter too much here. The commitment here with the... Okay! Poseidon with potentially his second solo kill of the tournament. He is 2 for 2 in solo kills in this series and this series alone from what we have been told. So, Poseidon going crazy in this one. But yeah, getting that level lead. Look at the CS lead as well. He's like 20 CS up, so he's hard winning this lane. It was going much the same for Leo this time as it went last time against Yeezy. So really hard here for the Trundle. Nice Hex Flash hook by Gladiator, but doesn't actually manifest into anything meaningful. Don't think Levi was quite ready there to give up the wave and try to trade. Wait, gotta respect it. My goat finally locked in and decided to not play with a handicap. Crazy. Yeah, damn. But yeah, let's take stock of things. We've got what? We're 6 minutes on the clock. First objectives are up, and we can see that the 0-10 Powerspike guys have not learned their lesson from last game, and we have committed to a Drake here that I believe Zeus knows about. So we see pings coming out here. They're gonna maybe try and do something. Never mind though. Everybody's gonna drop off. We'll leave the Drake alone. And I think Zeus is going to be happy with his 5-camp lead right now. You know, he's got just under 20 CS in the lead. Gold-wise is still equal, but that is primarily because of the kill onto the Lee Sin. So otherwise, yeah, not bad, not bad indeed. And okay, oh no, Briar's Impact gets punished there. Nice flash engage by Zeus, catches the Orianna off guard, and then with the ultimate by the Syndra is just gonna smoke them. And oh, through the minions! That Q landed, but, you know, great restraint by the Lee Sin to choose not to throw himself in there. I guess he just knew it wouldn't quite be a kill. Gonna do the ward hop here, flash in. He doesn't have Dragon Kick, he's not level 6. And the Shen ult's gonna come out, and I think Lee Sin's gonna get himself caught out here. He's gonna die for his transgressions. And if he had 6, I would have totally understood that play because he could have Dragon Kicked them towards his turret and then maybe made something. But unfortunately, it was a lot of APMs for not much reward. And the Drake here is going to go over for MexiGods there. They're going to get themselves that first Chem Tech Drake here. Quick little replay of how the kill on Briar's Impact came about. So Scatter the Weak is actually what lands first. Once that ends, we see Zeus commits here. I think, yeah, Briar's Impact should have known that flash was coming, I think. You know, when they threw the E down, it was kind of writing on the wall that they were going to commit. And, yeah, just a little overzealous on the Lee Sin there. Unfortunate, gets himself killed, and now they're going to go on to Briar's Impact again. Luckily, 3 members are here for 0-10. Shockwave is going to land onto Zeus, and Zeus is taking big damage here. His E should be up. It should be off cooldown fairly soon, though, so they might look to turn it. Never mind. They are going to just fall back. Orianna's going to take a little more damage in the mid lane here. Gets caught on the tail end of a Scatter the Weak. Meanwhile, Gladiator with a nice little roam timer is going to burn the Syndra flash. So Yeezy has to play safe for the next 5 minutes because if anybody roams here, they are in very grave danger. Syndra is one of those champions that without flash is very vulnerable. And 0-10 Powerspike are going to try and convert that flash burn into the grubs here. So no one really even has too much prio here. So this is just going to be handed over for nothing. It seems like the MexiGods don't want to contest it. There is level 6 here onto the Lee Sin, so I suppose Lee Sin is quite strong. And knowing that Yeezy has no flash, so if they engage onto them, it could be disastrous for the Syndra. They're gonna chill. They're gonna let it happen. They're gonna try to get some plates on the bot lane. And they're going to keep shoving waves in the mid and top. Obviously, Poseidon did just have his wave pushed into him by the Trundle. But that's kind of expected, no? I think Trundle's whole purpose as a top laner is to push waves, get turrets, and then just move lane, you know? Like he'll clear tier 1, he'll clear tier 2, and then he'll move bot, and he'll do the same thing bot. And just be a menace. We'll have to see if that actually turns into anything, though. What were you going to say, Aaron?
Oh no, yeah, no, I was agreeing with you. Yeah, exactly. With that, with Trundle, his objective, just like in the game with Fiora, is to just push the towers, maybe get another cheeky backdoor.
Yeah, I mean, he does have the TP here, so you know the opportunities for the TP in and backdoor. If they can open the base again like they did in game 1. Definitely capable, but gonna have to see if they can actually get that kind of level control in this game. You know, like we said, they have the Shen here, and oh no, Sonic Wave is gonna miss, and now I think Lee Sin might die for this. He burns Dragon Kick to try and get himself out to safety, and look, oh no, Gladiator is really low, and so is Levi. So I don't know if they're gonna be able to do anything here. Also, it's going to come out by the Volibear, and they're going to be able to pick up Gladiator here as well. And Slow's going to come out with the flash there by Hades. Hades tanks a turret shot. Soraka ult has to come out. Soraka healing makes that turret shot do no damage. And now in the mid lane, we might have another solo kill in our hands. God damn. Very close, but Yeezy walks away with the free solo right there. And now things are swinging heavily in favor of the MexiGods. They've got themselves a 3k gold lead. They're getting solo kills in literally all 3 lanes. And Lee Sin's really struggling to actually make his mark on this game. I think they're playing relatively respectfully in regards to what the Lee Sin can achieve. And you know, Zeus has been there for most of the Lee Sin's attempts at trying to make something happen. So meanwhile, he's also been out farming. So you know, the good kind of stealing of the camps to put Lee Sin behind, and now another solo kill just goes straight over to Poseidon. Cool. Leo just got stomped, literally curb stomped under turret. What can you do? It's a rough one there. Yeah, look at this 1v1 here. Easy there on the Syndra. Gets away with double-digit health, I believe. Okay, Nautilus here into punish on the Syndra. And this is what we were talking about like 2-3 minutes ago. The Syndra needs to play incredibly respectfully, because if she doesn't respect the fact that they can punish, it's just super rough for them. They don't have a way to escape if they don't have Flash. And literally Flash is now 10 seconds away from coming back up. So that was, they knew the exact timer, and they were like, all right, boys, it's time. Let's punish her before her Flash is back up. Because now that when she respawns now, she's not going to be punishable like that again. Volibear going to go in for the attempted steal. P-Storm and Bulls is going to get it anyway. And now it looks like the MexiGods are trying to maybe get a kill on the Nautilus, but I don't think they have the engage tools here to really do anything. And yeah, I think everybody from the 0-10 Powerspike squad are going to be able to walk away safely there. They get the Drake, they delay any kind of soul shenanigans. And probably quite happy with that, I think. Considering they've been struggling to get their foot in the door in this early game. Being able to steal away that Drake is super big for them. Wasn't even like they were playing around power spikes either. Like, the Lee Sin is not on his first item. Kai'Sa is on the static shift, to be fair. And okay, Kai'Sa maybe caught out here. Gonna just get one shot by Yeezy. 4-1 on the Syndra with the boots of swiftness. And that is the power of Syndra, everybody. What a champ. Just... There's been a lot of phallic references and bulls references in this game. I was about to talk about how Syndra throws bulls. And... yeah, it's just one of those kind of days, I guess. You know, we got P-Stored in bulls on the other team. Syndra's throwing bulls on the
Yanara's throwing
team.
bulls.
Yanara's throwing balls.
Oriana's
You're
throwing
pissing,
balls.
I'm pissing, everybody's pissing. Like, it's just one of those days, you know? Oh, okay, we've been told to wait until the white monster is on the rift. Sun's still waiting for his white monster, I believe. I don't know if they're going to give it to him, though, because he didn't get to cast the game. So, might be... Yo, Automod held a message for something.
Did it?
I didn't even get to read it because I think Eunice fixed it before I got to finish reading it. God damn it. Feels bad. Oh yeah, Oriana also has balls.
Yeah,
I didn't even think about that, dude. I only saw it in the Twitch chat. I don't listen to you when I try to avoid.
All right,
pretty
thanks.
much,
Yeah. All right, let's shut this fucker up. Right now you're just gonna hear me. You can't hear him anymore, innit? Hi there. How are we all doing? Oh, there's something going on in the top lane. This Tron is getting chased out by the volley bear. I'm gonna bring Jack in because I can't pass this.
Too tired for the cast, eh? Trundle's gonna pop his ultimate, but ain't gonna mean shit. He is in the wrong part of town, and so is P-Sword and Bulls. The mobility on the Lee Sin is huge, but Yunara's got her ultimate up, and it doesn't matter. She's gonna pick that kill up. Hades gets their 3rd kill of the game. Day 0 Bulls. Hey, yo. Leave my Bulls out of this, bro. You could talk about my smites, you could talk about my skills in the game, but don't talk about the testicles, man. That's mean. That's someone ban this man. Someone ban him now. Ooh, Sky of the Week actually hit. Holy. Okay. Oh, Yeezy's crazy with it. 5-1 on this Syndra right now. He is genuinely smurfing in this game. And Levi is behind him. So he's behind him, but the Syndra does have flash. And we can see Syndra's walking on the minimap here. In between the Nautilus and the Kai'Sa. I think she might actually get out. Unfortunately, Levi's kind of lost his position here. Shenalt's going to come out, and they're going to be able to lock up Levi. Levi burns his barrier to try and do something. Going to burn the ultimate, and they are going to get the flash here out of Syndra. But this is really kind of rough here. Gladiator's holding some space and keeping the Syndra at bay. Scar of the Week is going to come out. Taunt comes out by Poseidon. He's going to get himself the 3rd kill of the game here. And now it's a 2v2, but one of those 2 people is a support, and they can't really help for damage here. P-Sword and Bulls is going to kill Poseidon, but not much else, I think, will come of that play. And it is now 3-12 for the MexiGods. You know, that play felt close, but turrets are dropping across the board right now for 0-10. And Yunara is really enabled. She's only 300 gold up in terms of actual gold here. But oh, the flash hook. The Scout of the Week is going to hit too. Ultimate's going to come out, but Nautilus ult's going to pop. And never mind. They engage onto Yeezy, but Yeezy kills one of them and just walks away for free. That's super rough. And the mid diff right now is looking real rough right now for 0-10 Powerspike. Yeezy is commanding this game on the Syndra. 900 damage alone on his Blackfire torch as we speak, and yeah, goddamn, it is a clean Syndra game if I have ever seen one. We need to shout out Poseidon on the Shen, who has been able to allow his team to play hyper aggressively in some of these instances, having the ultimate ready. The Shen ultimate is on like a 3-minute cooldown, by the way, so you know, you have to use that shit wisely, because if you waste it, you're waiting basically the same duration as a TP to use that shit again. So, and yeah, here we can see Oriana's here really trying to make something happen. Clip just the tip with the Scat of the Week there. And bro, the phallic references just don't stop apparently today. Levi and Gladiator here trying to make something happen, but again, like we said, Poseidon comes in with the ultimate, gonna immediately lock up Kai'Sa with the 10, with the oh my god, with the E. Sorry, I don't know what a 10 is. My brain is mush, right? It's already super late, guys.
Mate, you got one job, right? You got one job. I'll bring you back. I'll bring you back to cast, and come on, man.
What do you mean one job? This ain't even. This is volunteer work at best, bro. Yeah, this play was rough here for 0-10 Powerspike. They thought they had the number, right? That they thought they had Syndra's number, but they just take one too much damage, you know. And 4th death, sorry, for P-Sword and Bulls here. He's having a really hard time in this game, really getting a meaningful impact. We see he does have the Eclipsed finished, but I think Leo might just be outright dead here. He's going to burn his ultimate to try and give himself a little bit extra HP, but it's just not enough. 1.6k in the lead is this Shen right now. And this is why the Shen is banned against MexiGods every single game. Like, no other team, I believe, has left the Shen up for Poseidon. And, you know, we're definitely seeing why. It is very clean right now. And much like in game 1 where Leo had a hard time kind of getting his foot in the door, it's basically the same thing here. Poseidon's just really shutting down Leo. And the enemy, you know, the side of MexiGods are actually going to just commit here 5 members to this Atacon. They have some of their resistances are shredded, and we see Peace Sword and Bulls is going to throw himself in to try and steal it. Briar's Impact gets a kill onto Zeus, and they do actually steal the Atacon, which is big for them, and this is a team fight win for them for sure. We see massive overcommit there by the Kai'Sa. Going to be able to kill one, but then does end up dying on the back end because Yeezy commits the ultimate. But that's a full-blown ace here for 0-10 Powerspike, and that is a massive swing for them. The gold is now even after that play. What the fuck? Holy. That's actually huge for them. So we see the gold lead. We see where the kills went. They went onto Peace Sword and Bulls and they went onto Levi, right? Levi's now got 1,000 gold lead, and Peace Sword and Bulls has 1,000 gold lead. The gold lead in mid has also been mitigated here. It was 3k at one point, but it's now only 1.8, so that's not too bad. A lot of assists there being picked up by Briar's Impact. I don't know if we can get a replay on that fight to see exactly how it went. I don't know if we had a bull delivery system in play for the Orianna. So let's keep eyes on Ori. Ori stays back. We see Peace Sword and Bulls throws himself in. The ball goes on to him. He brings it in. And yeah, they just end up running people down. Kai'Sa is so aggressively positioned, but she gets all of her DPS out, and it's just really, I'm not going to call it clean play by 0-10 Powerspike, but like knowing exactly what they can get away with, right? Like they got in, it was very murky, it was a messy team fight, but it works out for them. And in a place where they were several thousand gold down, they actually walk away with an ace and with the objective, you know? This is I believe we have seen many an Atacon start in this summer invitational that has not been completed by the team that started it, and that tends to actually lose people games. Honestly, it's kind of a bait objective. And okay, Levi flies in. Levi's got big boy damage here. Shen has to pop in just to keep Yeezy alive, but I mean, we have Drake in a minute, and we have Baron in 2 minutes. And like I said, the Shen ultimate is about a 3-minute cooldown. So he is not going to have that for either objective. And gotta see whether or not 0-10 Powerspike can actually punish that. I think if I were them right now, you've just accrued a gold lead. And we know that Leo can take turrets. He's on 2 items. He's got his Ravenous Hydra. He's got, Flash there. Isn't gonna hit with the hook. And we see Peace Sword and Bulls also tries to commit a little bit. But now they have committed a little too hard. And Hades on the Yunara is trying to get some damage out. Ultimate down on Yunara, which is, again, with knowing the Drake is in 20 seconds, that might be big. If we look at everybody else's ultimate, we can see Shockwave is up. Dragon Kick is down. And the Nautilus, I believe it's his ultimate is also down. So there are key ultimates down on every team right now, unfortunately. But the control of the area goes to 0-10 Powerspike as we speak. And Leo is the same level as Shen, but he is not on the same level right now because they are not going to be able to win that fight right now. Let me see him free. Okay, we see Zeus is gonna fly here onto Briar's Impact, commits the flash to lock him down, and then the Syndra ultimate is gonna actually secure the kill. And with everybody on the side of 0-10 Powerspike in that really tight choke, there's not much they can do. Like if Syndra lands her ability, she's hitting them on multiple people due to how squished they are together. It's like they're on a tube train or something. And okay, Lee Sin is maybe looking for something here. He uses the blast cone, but he realizes that the objective is not that low on HP, and it's gonna let them take it. So that is now MexiGods on soul point here. They have retaken the gold lead. It is marginal, but they have retaken it. They have put themselves on soul points, so we know in the next 5 minutes there is going to be a big fight around that last Drake at minimum. If the game doesn't go to shit in the next 5 minutes, we know it's going to go to shit after that fight. Because there is, 0-10 Powerspike cannot allow MexiGods to get the Cloud Soul. The Cloud Soul goes hard on MexiGods right now. Just to name a few, Yunara loves it, Syndra loves it, I think Volibear loves it. I'm not 100% sure on Shen because the movement speed after he lands his ult, I mean, it's unanimously just really strong. So it's super dangerous if they're able to secure it. So they really need to play effectively around that within the next 5 minutes. But the Baron is also up right now. So we might see some violence in that top side of the map. Especially considering Leo is now pushing out the bot side, right? We can see we've got resets going in for the Shen. Probably looking to finish off that Thorn Mail, I imagine. We do see a cloth armor. Yeah, there we go. He finishes off the Thorn Mail, so he is on 3 items. And, yeah, well, look, they just start up the Baron. They know Shen ultimate's up. If he needs to be there, he can get there immediately. He's going to match Leo right now, but he will be in the fight within a moment's notice if need be. Looks like 0-10 Powerspike know that it's happening, and they're actually able to scare off MexiGods. So tempered, measured approach here by MexiGods to completely peel off of the objective as soon as they see enemies show up. They're like, nah, we don't even want the smoke. We only wanted the fight. We only wanted the objective if it was truly free. And so, they step back. There's no longer any vision over the objective. So nobody will know whether or not it's being done. Anyone could attempt to sneak it right now, but have to see. We do see pings come out by 0-10 Powerspike to maybe get some vision up in that area. Gladiator is moving towards it. Gonna drop a cheeky ward and abandon cause as MexiGods get the shove in mid. And okay, it looks like we're seeing pings here to maybe just go and recommit to it. Couple on my way pings coming out by the MexiGods here. Briar's Impact is close, but fortunately for Briar's Impact, they don't get caught by that Scatter the Weak. And we return now to our regularly scheduled wet noodle fight in the bot lane.
How do you deal with this Shen, generally?
You don't, I think. Kai'Sa will be able to when she's a tank shred. Yeah, when Kai'Sa is a tank shredder, when she gets her, she finishes her items, that's how you would deal with it. I believe if Trundle was ever ahead of the Shen, and he can bait out his ability to mitigate auto attacks, that's probably, that's maybe a winning fight for Leo, but Leo is so behind right now in terms of his items. Like, I know it says he's only 48 gold down, but I'm not gonna lie to you, bro, that feels wrong. I'm pretty sure that's inaccurate because even though they're equal in CS, it's 4-2 to 4, and Leo must be sitting on a ton of gold right now. There's no way that he is equal to Shen in gold right now, but is down an entire item. Not to mention the fact that Shen has tier 3 boots, by the way. So he's getting a physical damage shield whenever Trundle tries to engage on him, which is... It doesn't actually say how much he's shielded from it on the broadcast thing. I don't know if is that a number we can find out. Can you find out how much shielding he's received from it, or how much damage it's mitigated?
Let me see.
Going to be an interesting stat nonetheless, as we see the Drake is spawning in 50 seconds. So unfortunately, no one had the balls to commit to the Baron. But we know people are going to commit to this dragon because it is soul for MexiGods and pretty much do or die, I think, for 0-10 Powerspike there. If they have any chance of making this a quick 2-0, they need to make sure that that dragon doesn't go over to the MexiGods side. This is going to be a midnight game 3, isn't it? Bro, hey, you ain't even casting it.
Yeah,
you had social. Yeah, why are you chatting? Yeah,
hey, you're doing some Warcraft shit, mate, not some League of Legends. I don't know.
Warcraft shit, yeah.
Not Warcraft.
He was playing
Warhammer. That's it.
Playing Warcraft 3. Oh, I love that game.
Wrong game.
Yeah. Honestly, Warhammer for nerds. with too much money. Anyway, back on track to the game right now. It is about half HP. Oh, they're going to go for a steal here. Oh, Hades gets it. It wasn't even a smite. Oh, no. And now the fight's going to go probably MexiGods favored here. And I think they're going to be able to Baron off the back of that, surely. You know, only 3 members alive here for the side of 010 Powerspike. Namely, their jungler is down. So Lee Sin is, you know, he's their main tool to try and even counteract these neutral objective fights. Yeah, they're going to go onto it, and it's probably going to be free. We see Leo based, Kai'Sa and the Orianna trying to get some control in the mid lane, but Syndra's just kind of bullying the Orianna away. And now with the objective at half HP and literally no interest in trying to stop it, it's just going to be over for free there. Yeah, it's a given. A really big swing here for MexiGods. They're able to get back-to-back objectives off of that team fight win. So we're going to see this. He's going to fly in. It's on 1.7k when it got smited by Volibear, which was a little bit of a pre-cum smite right there. You know, it was everybody's partial to one. You know, it happens. It happens to the best of us. You smite a little early. And Yunara, I believe, was able to actually pick that one up. So big for Hades there to be able to secure the soul. Sitting on 3 items right now on the Yunara, so really strong. I believe in a straight up 1v1, I think that Levi should still win. They are on 4 items as opposed to 3. But that does not mean that Yunara is... does not mean Yunara is anything to scoff at right now. They can shred the enemy team given the opportunity. Speaking of shred, Leo is getting shredded on a bot lane
I don't know why he went into engage.
It's looking rough for him right now, and there are several members of the MexiGods here to punish him, and he's going to go down 1 and 5 right now. And this is a stark difference from game 1, right? In game 1, he was punished in lane and he got really bullied, but he was still able to have a massive impact by being on a side lane. But this game, Poseidon is matching him on every wave. He has gotten, I believe, 1 turret this game in comparison to game 1, where he was able to get, I believe, 4 within the first 20 minutes. He was already in their base at 20 minutes on the Fiora. I don't think it's the pick per se that's super important here. I don't think it's like, oh, his mastery of Fiora is so much higher than... Oh, never mind. Poseidon tried to use his ultimate to get out of a dodgy place, but he's actually going to get caught by 4 people. And that's going to be a free kill. Spoon-fed over to Levi right now. 3, 3, and 5 on the Kai'Sa. MexiGods are trying to make a push for the mid-tier 3 here, but I think they're going to abandon it and catch the wave top instead. So it looks like nothing will be gained here by Poseidon's untimely demise. But good play by 010 Powerspike to find a pick, because yeah, he was in illegal territory there, and they committed enough members to be able to punish, which is really big for them. Also, namely, no major ultimates were burnt, so these guys are still fully ready to fight. Meanwhile, Shen obviously burnt his ability to TP out with his ultimate, so that's going to be down for a good few minutes, and we have Elder in 2.5, so it should be up for that. It should be, but you know, it will be barely back up, so we'll see how things play out for them. Yeah, it's about half burnt already, so looking at the damage there, the Shen is actually up there for the damage chart. Holy moly. Shockwave going to come out by Orianna, but Orianna's in a really bad place. They are caught out with 3 members, and 010 Powerspike just out of sorts right now. I think maybe a little bit of a desperation situation here, right? Like they feel like they need to get themselves back in the game, and so they're overextending a bit. Shen finds the Kai'Sa on the ward there. I think they were hoping for the Shen to overcommit. So really well played there by the Shen to, you know, I don't know if he had that spidey sense tingling there that he was about to get hit with the Goon Squad. But either way, gets away with it. And yeah, really well played, measured aggression from MexiGods here, who have about a 5k gold lead here, 4.3 roughly. So yeah, that is a cursed gold graph. Yeah, that's valid. It's, you know, peaks and troughs, I guess. Gladiator gonna catch out on the hook here, gonna maybe lock up one. They do get Yunara here, and they're gonna see Gladiator is gonna go down. Syndra ult's gonna be able to secure Kai'Sa's death here. And now it is Lee Sin against the world. He can't do anything as the MexiGods are able to finish off the third kill there. Orianna has to catch waves in mid, because if she doesn't, enemy team are going to crack down on her base. And I mean, even still, they have another wave coming, so they are going to be hitting that inhibitor turret pretty quickly. And like we said, what does Shen do? He ults in and then immediately TPs back top to say, yeah, you're not getting anything for this. I committed to the fight and I commit to stopping you. And yeah, no, surely, regardless of the outcome of this game, if we go to a game 3, there is no way in hell they leave the Shen up. It cannot happen. The Shen has been such a problem. Not only did we, as we saw in the damage graph, we saw Shen had like second highest damage. Just the fact that it prevents them from doing the split push thing that they want to do, it's so problematic. And as Elder Dragon spawns here, we can see Leo was trying to get the push in mid, but it's really, he's hard pressed to find a person he can even 1v1 now. I think Yunara is at the point in the game where he can't 1v1 her unless it's on a flank angle. Oh, Scatter the Weak is going to land here, and I think Gladiator has put himself in a really bad position. He committed with the hook, but it's not going to mean anything. Kai'Sa has to ult to get away, and now Leo's going to go down as well. They do get the kill onto Zeus, but then Peace Sword and Bulls is going to go down as well. So we are down jungler for jungler, and Yunara is going to get a massive hit onto 2 people. Meanwhile, Syndra TPs into the base, and there's nowhere for Briar's Impact to go. They have to just feed that kill into Hades, who's 7-3-7 right now. And that's going to be Nexus turrets for sure. All right, Eunice called it. We got a midnight burn in the oil game 3 on our hands. MexiGods are going to secure this one. And I believe in every official game, 0-10 Powerspike have had 3 games. And it's the same here. We're getting a 3-game banger. Someone get the BO3 silver scrapes on. Someone get bronze scrapes on.